with December numbers now on the books, we know that 2011 was the worst year on record for selling new homes. This is according to the Commerce Department, which reported 302,000 new homes sold last year. That is less than in 2010. It's also the worst since 1963. However, if you looked at the fourth quarter of last year on the whole, new home sales went up. So what do all these numbers mean for buyers and sellers in the spring season ahead? Real estate expert June Weiner from the Minnesota Association of Realtors is here to tell us. Thanks for being with us, June.
Thank you.
So if you want to sell a home right now, this sounds a little bit frightening, but explain this.
Well, those were new construction numbers that you were hearing, and I'd like to stress that the month of December, existing home sales were up by 13%. And overall for 2011, again, existing home sales were up by 7.5%. So what builders are saying as far as the new construction numbers are is that they're having trouble getting financing for new projects.
Okay.
And that buyers were having some trouble getting financing themselves to purchase.
Okay. Now, spring is often a busy season for moving homes. What's your advice, really, especially if you're buying at this time of year?
Spring is a great time to buy. Warm weather helps us, and that'll be here before we know it. So if you are thinking about buying a home, first and foremost, get a realtor. And a realtor can help you through the process. They have many resources to help you. And a lot of people don't realize that there's no cost to getting a realtor to help you as a buyer. Also, you're going to want to get pre-approved. That's vital today. Sellers are not going to look at an offer from you unless you're pre-approved. So get a recommendation from your realtor. They've got people who they trust to help you through the process. Find out what you can afford, what your interest rate will be. A couple of things that buyers don't realize is that the down payment can be a gift. For as little as 3.5% down, you can get into a home. And that a seller is willing to help you pay your closing costs, those costs that are associated with getting a loan.
And when you are buying, I mean, one of the most famous sayings in real estate is location, location, location. But what does that mean? How do you break that down and choose a good location?
Yes. And that is still true today. Something that's important that people forget is look at the school district. Whether you have children or not, or are planning to raise a family or not, school districts can affect value.
Okay.
Also, look at the commute time. With gas prices what they are, you're going to want to consider that as well. Neighboring properties, are there parks, are there trails nearby? Do you want to live in the city? Do you want to live in the suburbs or out in the country? All of that will come into play.
And really quickly, we're very short on time here. Old or new if you're buying?
It depends. If you've got the talent and the money to fix up a property, then you might want to go that route. Otherwise, there's a lot of nice rehabbed properties on the market today, too.
All right. Well, thanks so much for the advice ahead of the spring buying and selling season.
It's an exciting time.
Well, still to come, how local schools plan to make changes to the menu. We're coming right back with your headlines and your forecast ahead.